3 steps to healing, happiness and abundance. This is a 3-step program that you can use on yourself, you can use on another person, you can use it on an animal, you can even use it on a place. And it's really quite simple. You just follow the step-by-step instructions. You don't actually need any previous experience in healing. However, if you are a practicing healer, maybe doing Reiki or Theta healing, you'll actually find this system wonderful because you can incorporate any 1 or 2 or even 3 of these steps into your existing healing programs. The great thing about this program is that you can use it for just simple ailments. If you have a lot of stress and worry and you need to clear that negative energy out and pep yourself up, you can use this. If you have life-threatening ailments, if you go to my website, you'll see there's reviews from some of my clients, and you can heal some pretty miraculous stuff. I've had people with tumors, I've had people with cancers, I've had people with herniated discs, all sorts of problems. You can pretty much fix anything using this system. You can also use it to enhance the laws of attraction. A lot of people have tried the laws of attraction and they've not had the results they were always looking for. You can use this system again to bring out the best in the laws of attraction. And you can also use this system to purify your drinking water, the air that you breathe, and the food that you eat. It will also take care of electromagnetic frequencies, which are a big problem now with cell phones, Wi-Fi, the internet and so forth. You can also remove negative energy that's already in your body from chemtrails and from HAARP, the weather altering systems that the government, well, especially in the United States, have implicated. You can remove all this and you can bring in happiness and abundance. The 3 basic steps are clearing, repairing and balancing, and we achieve this with documentation, activation and confirmation. That's a brief little intro.
So I can hear the viewers saying at the moment, if it's so good, why have we not heard about it before?
Well, because I've just put it all together. Let me give you a little bit of a background here. Before I got into the name system, which was several years ago, actually about 20 years ago, I was into healing. I'm very fortunate. I've had 3 wonderful spiritual mentors, all at oracle level. The first one I met, not by chance of course, because everything happens for a reason. I was very much into discovering my past. I believed that reincarnation was for real, and I'd read a lot of books on the subject, and I thought, I've got to find out. And eventually I found this woman, and she used a process developed by a guy called Ken Page called multidimensional heart and soul cellular healing, which does actually take you back. It also can remove some of your past life negative karma, and you get to see what you've done in previous lives. And it was an incredible system. However, at the same time, she opened my 3rd eye. And then on a subsequent visit, she then activated dormant DNA strands. And I took off like a rocket. I was just flying, absolutely flying. And very soon after that, it became a bit of a party trick, a party joke. Oh, if someone's got a headache, just go over there to Lyon. He'll just touch your head for just 15, 20 seconds, and he'll suck that headache right out of your head and just throw it away. And so I found that I did have the ability to actually move energy. So then I spent at least a year with this first mentor, literally almost every day. And she taught me everything that she knew. She was a wonderful healer. Then about a year later, I came back to England, because at the time I was living in the USA. I came back to England and I met with a lady called Diane Bright down in Bournemouth. Sadly, she passed away just over a year ago, and that is why I'm now bringing this all together, because she's actually been channeling, sending me messages saying, hey, you really need to get this information out. This is very, very powerful. I met with Diane many, many years ago, and she took me again to other levels that I didn't even believe were possible. And she was a wonderful, incredible healer. She saved a lot of people from some horrible, slow, painful deaths. And also, once again, just pepping people up when they're just, you know, all the negative emotions come in and they get stressed. And of course, stress is one of the major killers these days. It's terrible, terrible. Anyhow, Diane Bright, she was my second mentor, and she took me to even higher levels again. And then my third mentor was actually a homeopathic intuitive doctor on the little island in the Caribbean where I now live. I met him about 5 years ago, and he just basically was the icing on the cake. He just filled in some of the gaps, questions that I'd had. And of course, because I lost my second mentor, Diane, I wasn't able to you know, directly just pick up the telephone and have a conversation with her. And my first mentor, unfortunately, she's dropped out completely now. She's getting older in age, and she's decided to just back away from her spiritual work. So meeting this doctor was incredible. And of course, homeopathic medicine is now becoming more and more accepted.
Oh yes, definitely.
Because it relates to emotions and stress.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it basically started from. Each of my mentors had something to actually teach me, something to give me. What I've got here, it's not like they or I or anybody has invented something new. We haven't invented the wheel. We've just taken 3 wheels and we've put them together and we've made a tricycle. And the tricycle goes smooth as can be. It's a wonderful tool. So I've just basically, much the same as with my name system, I took all the basic nuts and bolts and just took it a notch up to the next level. That's what I've done with this healing program.